What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be cleaning up the paint on my Miata. Never done this before, but Jacob has on his, and you can kind of see his looks kind of decent. So that looks nice.
It's better than it did.
So right here you can see it's a little bit faded. It's not terrible, but it could definitely use some attention, as well as my trunk. But we're just gonna focus on this point today because I'm learning. You can see the color difference between those and that. It's significant. So you want to give us a rundown on how this works?
So first off, we got to make sure it's clean because you don't want any contaminants in your paint. But then to further clean it, we're going to use this quick detailer and clay bar it. And it's just going to pull all the contaminants right out of the paint. Then you're going to head on to this compound and use this pad, and we're going to run through the whole thing with compound. And after you rub it, give it the swirl, you got to get a rag and wipe it off immediately. You don't want that drying on your paint. You're going to get streaks like I did. That was the learner car. And then afterwards, you're going to use a polish. This one's not as coarse as the compound, and this one will help give it its shine. And again, just use like a finer grit to really get it nice and clean. And then lastly, wax it so you can protect it and have a layer of shine to it.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to have my phone on a tripod, and y'all are going to watch me do this for the first time and learn that it's not hard. You just have to take a little bit of time out of your day and just learn. So let's get everything set up and get at it. All right, so ignore our boof ass squeezing of a thing. We don't have a trigger on it.
Yeah, I broke the trigger, so you just gotta
So you're gonna hit that. Let's zoom in a little bit. And then you quite literally just rub the clay bar on it after you spray it. It'll pull all the contaminants out of the paint. That's what you want to do with the clay bar. Is it just pulls anything that's like in the paint that shouldn't be in the paint.
Yeah, if you don't clay bar and you start compounding, you're just gonna give yourself swirls all throughout your paint.
Noted. So you're gonna hit the whole area that you're gonna be doing this to with. We're just using quick detailer from McGuire's. Just you can buy it at any kind of parts store, probably Walmart, and you'll just hit it with the clay bar. Do you have any recommendation on how many times?
Just do it a couple times, and then once you dry it, and it's gonna feel really, really smooth, and then that's how you know you did a good job.
Okay. So we're gonna do that, and we'll get back to y'all once we're on to step 2. All right, so I wish y'all could feel it, but it is so much smoother just after doing that clay bar. Oh my God. So now for part 2 is hitting it with compound. So with this, let me just turn this around here. So you're gonna want to grab, we're using this. I think you can get this at like Man's Auto Parts.
Yeah.
How much do we need to put on this?
I usually do about 3 pebbles, and then just work it into the paint.
Okay.
And then wipe it off immediately. 3 pebbles, work it in, and just keep going. It's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, let me put this on the pad, and then I'll get everything situated. All right, so this is how much we have on the pad, which you probably could do a little bit closer than I did because of this smaller area. I didn't think about that.
It's all right.
I just don't want to get it on my rubber.
So like what I would do is just like kind of spread it out evenly, and then take like one of your ends, and then just start going in small circular patterns. This is one of the only times you can do circular patterns on your paint, and you can do that because it's already clean. There's no contaminants in it. So not gonna mess it up. So give it the old swirl, and then wipe it away. And you can see just after that first pass, look how much redder it is right here.
That's
already.
actually freaking crazy. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna kind of do a time lapse of me doing this, and we'll see how much I butcher it. All right, guys, we're just now done with compound, and you guys can see the red so much better. I don't know if I really showed that side. It was just as bad, but this side, like, look at it. Like how much like more red. You can see it actually kind of matches a little bit better. It's a little bit less pink. That's insane. Just a little bit of compound made that go from pink to red to match the other panels.
Come here.
I need to do my mirror real bad, but I don't know if that's gonna pull it out. The damn dog's not listening.
Sorry, I'm in the background.
It's fine. So now it is polish time. So we're gonna go ahead and get this set up. I'm gonna do one more round of compound on this and then we're gonna hit it with some polish, and we'll give you a rundown of how we're doing that. All right, so if y'all can see, look how clean my mirror is with just hitting it with compound. I kind of got sidetracked from polishing this. I wanted to put this in here as a little side clip, but look at that. That is absolutely insane. I got these mirrors on trade when I first got the car because it had these big eBay mirrors, like these terrible mirrors. And that is just such an insane difference. Like, you can look on this side as well. I haven't done this side as much, but like, so it's a little bit faded. You come to this side, absolutely insane. So let's hit it with some polish and wax and see how much like glass it gets. Okay, so now we're gonna be using the polish from Meguiar's with this softer kind of pad. So it's the same pad we were using, but now it has this cover on it. So with this, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Put it on. I'm just gonna do one dab of it because of the fact that this is so narrow. And oh Lord, oh well, it'll be fine. And then just kind of tap it on with the polish, and then you'll do the same ordeal of just really getting it into your paint. And so I'm gonna repeat this process through the entire A-pillar and my mirrors, and we'll be right back with that. So cue time lapse. All right, so we got this side polished up. You can kind of see it's a little different. Oh yeah, that's way better. So now Jacob's gonna start applying the wax while I finish polishing that side, and then we'll move over to that side and I'll video me waxing on that side.
Oh yeah.
So
wax comes in a container like this, and you have a little applicator pad. Just rub it around a little bit, get some on there. And if you ever watch Karate Kid, you'll be familiar with wax on, wax off. Same thing here. You just gently apply it and do small circles to apply the wax. And when we take it off, we'll do the same thing for wax off.
very nice.
And it's okay if it looks a little ugly, it'll be easy to wipe off.
So we're gonna continue doing that across the whole A-pillar and the mirror. That's all we're gonna do for today's video for this. And I'll end up doing the rest of the car and probably make some kind of short form content with it. But for right now, we're just gonna focus on this because this is the worst part of my car. Everything else, as you can see, isn't terrible. The top could use it a little bit, but we're not worried about that today. So we're gonna go ahead and start polishing on that side again. We'll continue doing it, and yeah. All right, so all of the wax is on where we need it to be on. We're gonna let it dry, and yeah, we need to get this over wax off. It's easy to wipe off, so
That's okay.
Don't stress it if you get any on any kind of seals or whatnot.
Even if it dries, it wipes off.
Yeah, so but we're gonna let this sit and dry. Jacob, you said it was like 15-20 minutes or so?
Yeah, 15 or 20 minutes. And also, I'm not a nutritionist, but don't consume the wax.
Yeah.
That won't be good for you.
Yeah, you might shit easier, but I don't know. So we'll let you we'll let this dry and we'll get right back to y'all. All right, so it's dried up. You can see it kind of gets a little bit more like white. So how we doing it?
I got you. So same thing, wax on, wax off. Just go in circles, push pretty hard, and you'll see that it just comes right off. And then once it starts getting smeary, go to a new part on your pad. You'll want a lot of pads for this, so you don't just keep smearing it. It just comes off.
Looks so nice. Like while he's doing that, you can see my paint complete glass. Wow. Yeah, I definitely needed that because the rest of my car's pretty good.
Feel how smooth it is too.
Oh man, yeah, that is so.
Not that I like babies' butts.
The fuck. Yeah, so we're gonna keep cleaning this off, but yeah, we'll be right back with the complete finished product. All right, here is the finished product. Absolutely beautiful. That mirror, everything about it, oh God, looks... I have some paint chips in the center that I need to touch up. That my touch-up paint peeled off. It peeled off when we did the compound. But besides that, guys, if you remember how it was before, I might put a picture on the screen. I might not. We'll see if I feel like it in editing. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. That was so well needed on this. Now, if you look, remember the beginning of the video, that was pink. Look at that. I needed that so bad. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah. It's all clean now. It's all one color. So, hope you all found this informative something. Hope this helped. Till next video. Peace.